Today I'm installing massive speakers and seating up on my garage loft.
All right, boys.
Yay!
All right, we got Austin here today to help out.
Yay, couch!
Here we got the Range Rover with the new timing chain, plugs, belts, $5,000 worth of garbage. Mustang Z3, okay. So here's the couch. We have to assemble it. Pretty cheap couch from Walmart. Hashtag not sponsored. It's the black faux leather, so it should be easy to wipe off. Somewhat assembly required because it's in this small box somehow. Also got another chair, so that's all gonna be going up here on the loft, which I still have nothing. Built the loft about 2 years ago and haven't really had to put anything up here, but Austin complains every time he's here that there's no couch. So we're gonna finally add a couch. And the other things we're putting up there are here. This is my new speaker system. So it's just been chilling in here. It is way too loud for in the living space here. So it is kind of meant to go out in the garage. So I've got two 10-inch loudspeakers and the 15-inch sub. So I'll talk more about that later when we install it. So we're gonna bring that outside and put it up on the loft as well. But first up, let's get the couch together and get it all oriented. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man, the first lay. All right. All right, so we've got the speakers installed up here. So very quickly, this is a Behringer Europort PPA 2000 BT, which means 2000 watt peak, and it has Bluetooth built in. It has like 8 channels, and I'll pretty much only use one. It did come with a mic, but if you had a full band, you could plug in all your lines there. It does have a dedicated sub out, which I'm running to this. This is the Alto 15-inch sub. It's also 2000 watt peak, so I think it pairs pretty well because the loudspeakers are 10-inch full range, and then this is a 15-inch. So we're gonna play some copyright-free music from YouTube library, so please do not demonetize this, and see how it sounds.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Outside, maybe we could be okay, okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I'll care.
That was like 1/3 volume, something like that.
I thought you were gonna say half.
So that was like, it was like a little more than 1/3 volume, and we hit about 86 decibels. We hit about 86 decibels. That was not even half volume, and this is at least 2 meters away. Normally you do tests from 1 meter, I think. But. All right, that was half volume officially, and the max was 88.8 decibels. I do think like the first half is a lot more powerful than the second half of the volume. Like it kind of dies away. Like it's not really half, even though right now it really is set at half. So 88 decibels. Turn it up a little bit more and see what it gets to with some hearing protection on, because that's about as loud as you could have it if you're standing up here. Pretty much. So it definitely fills the whole garage well though, and it doesn't seem to echo in here, surprisingly. I think I have enough crap in here that it doesn't echo, and it's pretty much just as loud when you walk out of the garage, out into the driveway for a good ways. It's pretty much the same volume. And that's the nice thing about having good speakers. It kind of fills the space and it's kind of all the same volume. You don't have to be that close to it.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite, they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling.
I went from like half to like 3/4-ish, or a little more than 3/4. And the decibels did go up to 92.7 on that. Again, we're at like at least 2 meters away, because I think these are really rated for like 110 decibels or something, and that's a meter away. What are your thoughts on the speaker system in the garage?
It is amazing. It is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Once in a lifetime. It's not bad. I mean, I've never seen a better garage setup, honestly.
Yeah, it's really good, but it sounds like legit.
And it doesn't echo, and it fills the space well. So I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, it's pretty good quality.
With all that is, it's just 2 10s and a 15-inch sub. I think it's pretty nice.
With the couch, can't beat it.
With the couch. Now we are freaking ready. See, so when you're down low, this is what you see. So yeah, it's a good setup. I did drop the speakers down 1 notch from when they were inside, so that they were a little more central in the room, not so high. All right guys, so there it is, the new setup. Like I said, very pleased with the overall sound of the system in here. Honestly, I wasn't sure if these were gonna be big enough, because these are just 2 10-inch full range loudspeakers, but they sound amazing. I think it's because they are 2000 watt, so that is a decent amount of power for a 10-inch, so it's 1000 watt per channel. And then the sub is also a 2000 watt 15-inch. By the way, this is the TS315S by Alto, and none of this is sponsored at all, so this is a very honest review. These sound amazing here in the garage, and so this is a really big space. This is a 50 by 48 with 14-foot ceilings, but as you can see, I'm uninsulated completely, so that goes the whole way up to 22 feet there at the peak. So a very large space, and with it being uninsulated, I thought it was going to echo a lot, but somehow it doesn't echo at all. And so these, for reference, are completely in the back corner. So then this is the wall to my living space. And so these are in the back corner, kind of pointed outward a little bit, and it seems to be perfect to fill all of the space in here. And also pretty happy with the couch setup. Very simple couch that can fold flat. To make it a sleeper, it'd be pretty small, but it is a sleeper. And then these sides also come up to make an armrest or more like a pillow so you can lay on it. I think that's just a good cheap option for a shop, something that you know might get dirty and banged up. And like I said, this was only 200 bucks from Walmart. Not sponsored at all, but very happy with it so far. I did get this black fake leather so I can wipe it off. They do have other colors, but they're all kind of more cloth. So I went with the leather, and it does look pretty nice up here as well. And I'm also really happy with how little space this seemed to take up, because I still have basically this whole loft area, and I also already did ride some bike with all this stuff up here, and I can easily come out of the quarter pipe here, land, and have plenty of room to turn around and then drop back in the quarter pipe, because I was a little concerned with putting too much up here right now, because it's really nice to have this landing area for the bike. And just for some perspective, if you're not familiar with my garage, I'm standing in the opposite corner here at the front end where the garage door is, and the speakers are all the way in the opposite corner. Like I said, they fill the space very well. So this is how I'm gonna leave the loft for today, but I do have a few ideas for future improvements. Could add some end tables maybe, so you have somewhere to set your drink. Potentially add a TV on this wall, maybe even a projector. Kind of considering my options to have something up here on this wall so you can see it from the couch, and maybe potentially even down from below. But that'll be for next time. Until then, let me know what you guys think of the new loft setup.